Yeah, okay, I've been muted this whole time. I started talking. But yeah, this is Wet Dry World. Its original theme. What a lot of people don't know is that I said all of this and I was muted. What a lot of people don't know is that it had a couple songs already done for the game, but they, discarded them in favor of kind of more happier, cartoonish music, which I can understand because, like, a couple people have pointed out, it's beautiful music, but you don't really think Mario when you hear this music. Personally, I think they probably could have gotten away with like one kind of weird level, that's typically, what you can do, where you're just like, wow, that level was kind of weird, like kind of spooky, kind of odd. But yeah, Wet Dry World is it's a kind of like sunken, desolate city under the water. So, and this just really makes it 10 times scarier. The way I found out about it is where you had a couple YouTubers talking about like trauma, as in like stuff when they were young that scared them in video games, and this was one of the things. Yeah, they did have a messed up piano. Songs like Blade Runner, not Mario. Yeah, exactly. That's the crazy thing. I didn't notice that chat was ignoring me because as I was talking, chat was completely on point with the stuff that I was saying. So I was like, yeah. And then I looked over and my mic button is red and I was like, wait, no. Did you check out the Anthology of the Killer Games? Oh, let me go ahead and put that on. Anthology of the... Yes, Echo the Dolphin. This sounds exactly like something out of the Echo the Dolphin. Anthology of the Killer Games. Why does this not look familiar at all? Why does this not look I don't think I've even seen anyone play this. Anthology of the Killer. It's so stylistic. I can't believe I've never seen this before. Is this new? When did this get released? Like, it's... all the art is original and like very, very stylized and iconic looking. When did this get released? At least a year ago. Yeah, that's definitely... You know what? I made a costume a month ago. It's no longer topical and funny, but I've been looking for a game to play it with because all my other games have been like costumes. Like I look like Darcy for Fear and Hunger, and I've got a stupid bucket on my head for the scuba games, and I'm black and white for World of Horror. Okay, this is definitely something I need to look into. It gave me a tiny bit of Payne's Creek Killer and slight bit of some waiting or traveling music in an RPG. Yeah, it's spooky. What's the costume like? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It would have been real funny a month ago when everybody was talking about this short that came out. So I'll leave it at that. It's very colorful and very silly, so. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and get into it. We stalled long enough. Let's see. You were ignoring me? You were trying to find your coffee? Well, you gotta find it, man. What are you gonna do without coffee? Oh, by the way, it turns out there is an ending for the first game where you literally just turn back and leave without exploring the place when they tell you to. Normally, I'm the first person to try that, but I didn't think that that was actually an option. Please no skibbity. I am so thankful I was in a coma for the skibbity thing. I missed it completely. I have no clue. Oh god, I forgot to turn on my controller, please. Please! Okay, hang on. I'm gonna relaunch that. But like, is it a game? Is it an animated short? Like, what is it? You're still traumatized? Like a clown? Maybe. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is so since I've unlocked the Spook Edition, I'm gonna hurry up and start a new game on Serena, the Serena Expedition, and then just leave when they tell me to leave. So we're gonna do that real quick, and then we'll do the Spook Edition. Oh wait. No, we're good. I really hope this doesn't ruin my ability to do the Spook Edition. If it does, I am quitting the stream. I'm gonna do it.
I was trying to finish up for the day, but a stack of paperwork was keeping me.
Funny how? Funny little guy. Funny little anxious clown, That kind of funny.
And the director of the institute was
So we've already played through this. See the episode from like 3 days ago if you're really interested in the intro, because I played this game like 3 times in a row because it crashed and borked my save when I was trying to do the post-game content. So we're just going to go ahead and speed through it a little bit and just try to get this ending we haven't seen yet. Then we're going to go into the Spook Edition, which has a totally different character. As a recap, they found this weird facility that looked like it was built 30 years ago, but was completely abandoned. No one seemed to have any clue what was happening. Turned out there was some weird kind of cosmic horrors down here that changed our body a little bit. It seems like everyone in the facility died or were killed because they were experimenting on what seems kind of like humanoid aquatic beings down here. So they all died. We ended up leaving after going back in time and stopping ourselves from continuing deeper. And well, we did keep our powers. We could breathe underwater and kind of... Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this stupid puzzle again. Alright, let's do that real quick. Sorry, guys. Every few second buffers, I recommend reloading. For some reason, whenever I start a stream, the first 10 minutes are choppy. That's why I try to sit so long on the stupid loading screens. I feel like it's wasting time, but at the same time, it buys me more time for the stream to stop getting choppy. Okay, hang on. Well, this is just a recap. Let me go ahead and check the... Yeah, it's just the jitters whenever I do a new game, or a new stream. So give it about a minute, refresh, etc. This is just recapping the beginning. I'm literally just having to rush over to the part where it's gonna be new, so don't worry too much. That's one of the creatures that they were experimenting on. And you'll find that in the Spooky Edition, the main character is no longer this human explorer chick. It's actually one of the creatures that had been held at the laboratory and ended up being freed while we were messing around. Refreshing the stream does help a lot. Good, I'm glad. I'm really interested to see if this game has a soundtrack, because I would love to grab the soundtrack. It would make really good, you know, when we're on a stream break, it'd make really good going into my playlist, especially if I'm playing an underwater game. So, something to think about.
Coming control, I've arrived at what looks like an observation deck.
Are there any clues what it might have been used for?
I'm not sure, but it's looking out over the deepest part of the trench, so maybe they found something down there.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, and the voice acting was insanely good, especially for an indie game. I had zero flaws I could find in any of it. It was impeccable. Both Control and the human explorer lady. Who knows if the creature is not the lady going back there after mutation? That would be a really good twist, although in the beginning monologue the creature does say, I was held down here in the lab some time ago, but it's best if I don't tell anyone that.
Sierra Echo 1, this is Control. We're seeing considerable elevation in your heart rate. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Could you monitor my external readings for anything out of the ordinary?
Roger.
Thing is, there's no record of any structure of this size having been constructed underwater anywhere, and certainly none at a depth of 10 kilometers below sea level.
10 kilometers below sea level. Anyone there good at math? Can anyone tell me how many miles down that would be? 10 kilometers?
Coming control. Are you picking up anything unusual in my external readings?
Negative, Sierra Echo 1. We are registering continued elevation in your heart rate and blood pressure, however, which indicates acute emotional distress. We advise caution.
I'm fine. Over and out.
I love how I sound calm and nervous at the same time. That's just my normal state of being, I'm afraid. It's a hard life for the anxious.
The diving suit was obviously necessary at that depth, but I've been working on a new suit that utilized highly sophisticated equipment for underwater surveillance. This seemed like the perfect opportunity to test it out.
Because we do seem to be pretty far down. Return to dire docks.
I'm in what looks like a storage room. Can't tell what was stored here.
I still wonder what they were mining. I know that they were experimenting on the beasts, which ultimately got them killed. But I have no idea what they were mining.
I can't yet. Everything's fine. Over and out.
Oh, I've got to do the stupid... Okay, so we've gotten our warning to leave. I think there is one more warning we have to trigger before we can go. 6.21 miles? Is that deep? I don't know if that's that deep. Huh. Just as long as I don't go that long stairway, which will put us into the rest of the game, we should be fine. Wait, no, one more. 6.21 miles. I guess that's pretty deep, come to think of it. I guess I'm just thinking like, you know, when you're traveling by car or something, 6 miles doesn't sound all that much. But when you're heading down underwater and you've got pressure and stuff, that's probably quite a bit.
I've been diving for most of my life. This didn't seem like something I could pass up. The mystery consumed me. I have to know what it is.
Alright, this is the last warning, I think.
Sierra Echo 1, this is Control. We order you to immediately withdraw from the facility. Your behavior is jeopardizing your safety.
I have to find out.
Please aim.
Alright, let's go ahead and head back in that case. So this is something we didn't try last time. We didn't head back to the beginning. Every time there's a choice in a horror game, Nim extrapolates every possible death that could come from any of the options. That's a channel trademark. Listen, this is a channel of paranoia. Paranoia that is very often proved correct. Everyone is out to get us. That's just the rule. The trick is imagining falling for 6.21 miles. That's an interesting... Okay, so like, how many miles is 2 stories? Oh shoot, actually that's probably just 40 feet, come to think of it. Or 30. That really is deep, isn't it? So this thing must be in that trench? Really? Is the trench 6 miles down, you think? Alright, how did I get in here? I think it was this way. It was the middle one. My question is, she's not in a diving suit. She's in like a diving bell, like an atmosphere suit. So by that logic...
This is Sierra Echo 1. I'm retracing my steps and returning to the bathysphere.
That's good news. Can confirm that your vital signs have stabilized slightly. We'll continue to monitor your cease readings.
Okay.
I mean, so would she even get the bends? Because she's airtight in that suit, isn't she? So, or would the suit explode? Would the suit get the bends and end up exploding? Because I know the issue... wait, no. The issue isn't being, like, exposed to the water. The issue is breathing in gases, which change under the pressure. But, like, isn't the suit regulated? Right? I have to wonder. Because this is like a mini bathysphere. It's like a bathysphere suit. You know what I'm saying? So... like, let's say she had, like, a rope that was just being pulled up to the surface and she grabbed onto it and lifted up to the surface. Would that cause her any damage? I really don't know a thing about being underwater, and that scares me. What the hell is a kilometer? I feel you. Oh, I thought the door was barricaded with boxes for, like, the last second there. Alright, so this will be a new ending.
I'm back at the bathysphere, ready to board. Everything is as I left it.
All readings from the bathysphere show that it's functioning correctly and ready to go.
Copy that.
Okay, so this is a lot...
Bathysphere is sealed. Expelling water.
This is similar to the true ending, Except we didn't get any superpowers or figure anything
Okay,
out.
I'm now leaving the facility.
I'm still coming to terms with what I did. How could I leave it all behind after what I saw? I prioritised my safety in that moment, but I knew that I'd never be able to clear another expedition to the facility. The Institute is just going to cover it up and pretend they never found anything. We'll never know what's down there. I'll never know.
Game over! Alright. Well, prioritizing your safety was the wrong choice. At its very deepest, the Marianas Trench is 7 miles deep. So if they're 6.2 miles deep, it must be there in the Challenger depths part of it, the deepest part. Wow. Have we... Do we have the ability to actually go that deep, or is this sci-fi stuff? Crazy. Is it anyone... Oh yeah, go ahead and refresh Mystery Fluff. Let me see if my stream has settled down. Looks like it's still doing that buffering thing just a little bit. Which is disappointing, because, you know, we've been live for a while. I'm this close to yeeting. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I just need to... You know, sometimes you just gotta unplug everything and then replug it in, you know? Okay, yeah, it's not a computer problem, it's definitely a network thing, so that's either gonna be my router or my modem. So I'll do some cavemanning with it in a little bit. But we'll see if it'll settle down. It normally does after the beginning of the stream. Okay, so we got the bad ending there. That just leaves us with the Spook Expedition. We're gonna replay that, the beginning. Spookmobile.
Copy that.
God, we look like some horrible gummy bear. So, for anyone that didn't watch the last episode, these are the weird aquatic creatures that the facility had captured and experimented on. And this particular one, was being held there, still in a tube, and I guess at some point, because of us, the human player, the woman from the previous playthrough, it managed to get out. So now it's back. Yeah, it kind of does look like an axolotl. So, right off the bat, they have a teleportation ability, but we can't use it except on flat ground. So I guess we won't be doing that for a hot minute.
Understood. Any sign of what might have happened?
Oh my god, they're playing it straight.
Okay.
Okay, so the red and green door are closed here.
There's probably a switch to open it somewhere nearby. Didn't you spot anything on your way down?
God, the voice really gets me. 13th of May, 2019 title. Mariana Trench, deepest ever subdives, finds plastic bag. What's that sound? That sound is this alien creature speaking. That's her voice. Enjoy it. I'm sure we're gonna be hearing it a lot. Alright, let's see if I can do this. So, oh wait, we need flat, so maybe I just come up here. I always forget just how far, what the, oh. Yeah, look at our little weird axolotl branches. Forbidden Sea gummies. I do want to take a big bite out of her. It's one of us! don't really see anything else of interest. Oh, come on. Ah, alright, all the way back. Salmon snake, yeah, exactly. We are the salmon snake people, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. Due to the camera, I actually can't put the chest back in this exact spot. Alright, so I guess I did have to walk all the way around. I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know if I want to move the chest into a place that would be more inconvenient to reach, but nope. I guess that's exactly it. Okay. Well, that unlocked the red door, at least. Peak voice acting. I love when axolotls teleport in the Discovery Channel. Yep. So, I think it's... What it was saying was that it was held here, but I don't think it remembers much about what happened. What's interesting is that this whole place is lit up, which is really nice, but...
An observation deck. What were they observing?
I don't know, ocean stuff? I can't tell from here.
Keep an eye out for anything that might explain things.
Alright, green door is open. Let's see if we can see anything from here. Yeah, I feel like a giant glass thing would not be a wise idea. Voice actor award goes to Axlol instead of the rest of the VA crew roles. It is fantastic, it really is. Alright, proceeding. Hopefully it's not gonna make me do that giant tower of rails again. Hey, it's Voidhead! We are deep in the Mariana Trench right now. We're playing the second game mode, which is Spooky Mode, which has a different main character and some different dialogue.
Spook, who are you talking to? Okay. Keep us appraised of anything else that you notice.
That's so funny. You need to send me forward in time to complete the circle. Interesting, because that was a problem the human protagonist ran into.
Spook, this is Control. Is everything okay?
Is she was in the future. Everything was destroyed. Spooked.
Good one.
Good one. Good one, he says with so much loathing in his voice. Shoot, I can't even remember what I was about to say. Someone seems to have set up an annoying puzzle for some reason.
About the rooms that you're in. Is there something you're not telling us?
Oh, this is meta.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's interesting because the human protagonist freaked out when they saw the eyes, and Spook's just like, oh, hello! That's great. Why does an axolotl need a diving suit? She doesn't. She absolutely doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring a box over here. She doesn't, but I think if she takes it off, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? So, probably not able to do that. Oh wait, no, I won't be able to get up here. Alright, let me see, there's gotta be... Let me see what's over here real quick. What's weird, though, is that they can swim, but I guess she can't due to the bodysuit. There we go. Alright, this works. Is this Kenny talking? Yeah, guys, this is Kenny the Axolotl. I didn't even realize. I think a couple other people made the joke too, but I didn't put it together. Okay, I can't push it. I'm gonna have to teleport. Is this actually spookier? I don't think so. I think the spook thing is a joke. But it kinda is, because this is... I have no idea what this thing wants or what it's trying to do down here. It is nice to have the teleportation unlocked from the beginning. And it is nice to have new puzzles. That's actually really refreshing too. Oh, its name is Spook. That's adorable. Yeah, which is... Like, is it undercover? Is it able to blend in among humans, like, in a humorous way where no one seems to realize it's a fleshy, pink, inhuman creature? Because that seems to be the joke. It seems to be like, yeah, I'm undercover among the humans, even though it looks like this. That's what I think is happening. There we go. I have a feeling I'm gonna need this box, so we're gonna take it with us. I wish I could get a better look at this thing, because it really does look like a gummy bear, Gumby, axolotl creature. Alright, I'm gonna need it. Come here. First, though, let me check underneath, see if there's anything there I need. What is the eye gonna tell us, I wonder? Yeah, it's really clear that the human did not get the whole story. So, what is this thing? Was it human once? Was it created by the cosmic god that's clearly down here? Like, what's the story? I would like to know a little bit more about what's going on. Okay, there might be something over there. We'll pull the switch and then see. Hi-ho, neighbors. Yup. We are, once again, playing the Serena expedition, which is funny, considering. But hey, if the developers went to all this trouble to put in an additional story mode, then why wouldn't I, you know? I like the game, I'd like to know more about it, so I'm definitely in a receptive mood. Nothing to say about that, Spooky? Not phased at all.
What do you mean dropping off radio? You have to maintain radio contact, Spook. I'm ordering you to.
That's another thing I hate. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. It's just like sinking into blackness. And I've heard that the pressure makes you fall faster too. The deeper you go, the faster you fall. So we traveled forward in time, just like the human woman. Question is, why did we want to travel forward in time? The bathysphere is going to be destroyed, so we're not getting back up to the surface. God, that voice. Oh, it's a door this time. So we are gonna have to open this. There's weird hidden things in this version too. How different is this compared to the original campaign? The levels are the same, but the doors and the boxes and the levers and stuff, that's all swapped around. And the dialogue and character is completely different. adjusting to the ocean. So this thing didn't start off as a seafaring creature then. Are these things like mer people, or were they created by the facility? Because why would a sea creature need to adjust to the ocean unless it originally wasn't from the ocean? So it is something older than the eyes. Someone brought that up as a possibility in the previous playthrough, like, well, what if there's a third party that isn't the eyes? Alright, I just realized I'm gonna have to freaking teleport that stupid box up here. I think. Alright. There we go. I thought I wasn't gonna get it for a second there. Oh, wait a minute. What have I done? Oh no! I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there now! What have I done? I'm so freaking stupid! Alright, hang on. We can fix this. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I was under the impression Spooky was a girl too. I don't know if it has, but it said good boy, although that's kind of a gender-neutral term. Oh no, guys. I might have just... Guys? I might have just borked us. I don't think we can get up there now. Why did I do that? Okay, hang on. Please, God, tell me you saved. I can't save here because if I do, it'll... So we're just gonna rely on an autosave. Please, God, please. Please, don't make me replay everything. It's at the same spot that I got soft-locked or hard-locked last time. Too. Please, 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 please. Fuck! It'd be nice if it would autosave, you know, occasionally. Okay, guys, get ready. Get ready. Wait, really? I would have thought the further down, the more compressed. So the more resistance? From what I've seen, which I saw a guy going down this huge tunnel, everyone was like, how does he sink so fast without wearing weights? And someone explained the science behind it, that apparently it compresses all the gases inside you, which would normally help you lift up and stuff. So that's how it goes.
Copy that.
So, I'm sorry guys, believe me, I am the last one that wanted to play this again. But I made a big mistake. And the thing is, now that I know the answer, we can just blast through this real quick. Big fan of Spook. I am too, but I certainly didn't want to retread everything. You kind of want to eat Spook? Me too! I really just want to take a big bite, like out of a gummy, you know what I mean? It kind of looks like, those gummy things, like maybe the gummy cherries. It's those specific types of gummies, like Haribo gummies, that have kind of like a white half on the back. Like that. Oh wait, no, you're right. You do sink faster. It's to do with the pressure pushing down on you. Yeah, there's I don't know if there's one reason or multiple reasons, but people seem to swear that the further down you go, the faster you sink. Your headcanon is that the eyes are benign, but there's something else.
Any sign of what might have happened?
That's pretty good. Yep, it was a soft lock.
Okay.
So, that's, isn't that great? Aren't we having fun? At least I'm speedrunning it now. I can't, and that is the exact same place I got soft locked last time. Because I ended up jumping into the wall, and it stuck me to the wall, and I couldn't move. So I saved the game. Okay, let me go ahead and save my game before I do something stupid. I really thought it was auto-saving, because when you play the main game, it auto-saves you right before you drop down into the abyss. So I figured it was just auto-saving throughout the entire game. Just, you know? Dang, my model's pretty far down. How did that happen? Wait, 1 second. I didn't notice. At some point, I just... Oh, wait, no. I need that to breathe. Alright, was it that? No, I need it like this. I've got to actually hook it to, like, the neck, I think. Otherwise, if I move the head, it'll shake. There we go. Okay. That should have been locked, though. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, alright. That's looking much better, I think. I could go up a little bit more. There. Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, second time's the charm. Isn't it? Isn't it? We lost contact with Spook. Spook, quickly dispatch Spook the second. Please never beta test games. I will find every single way to screw up. It'll happen. That's what my mother did in the military. She beta tested things and found out to see how easy it was to break things in the targeting systems and whatnot. So it runs in the family, I'm afraid. The cursed place, the terror.
Okay.
Coming up to our 5th daily final playthrough of Spookum. So is this the start of the story you did before, or is this going to be a new one? This is a secret mode where you play a secret character with completely new lines of dialogue and completely different voices and completely different motivations, etc., etc. So the first playthrough was a human woman trying to figure out what happened at the facility. This playthrough is one of the creatures that was held at the facility that is coming back to the facility. I almost just teleported that block over here.
Good one.
I refreshed YouTube and now the chat's not coming back at all. Please, I need you to cut me a break. Please, Streamlabs, I'm begging you. Alright, hopefully it'll sort itself out. There we go. Alright, let's see if there's something I can grab here. Alright, so this should unlock the door, which will allow me to get that second block. Okay, chat just isn't working anymore. It's just straight up not working. Alright, I mean, it's working for you guys, but I can't see it on my little dashboard, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and pop it out and position it over where it's supposed to be showing for me. There we go. Funny little guy. There we go. Now I can see. There.
Spook, you seem to know a lot about the rooms that you're in. Is there something you're not telling us? Okay.
Are those my shoulders? Yeah, it kind of does almost look like a blue wetsuit though, doesn't it? Fuck. So after this is Yandere Shark Date Simulator. It might just be... There we go. Wait, is that an actual game or is that a joke? Because that almost sounds like a joke, but in 2023 that also sounds like a game that legitimately could seriously exist for the furry community. Alright. This guy is good to go. It almost sounds like the Silent Hill siren when I do this. Like, listen. Oh wait, hang on. I couldn't do it. Here. When Silent Hill's about to change. Isn't that weird? Beta testing would be fun. Would it be? Would it be? I guess that it's supposed to be like the frequency. That is not a beautiful frequency. That is like a siren frequency. Why do you sound like an adult from the Peanuts show? She's an aquatic creature. Her voice is probably weird. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need that box. Come on. Save me a trip here, please. That's just not gonna... Alright, not gonna happen. Oh, speaking of the military, you were right. White phosphorus grenades aren't a Geneva violation. They're just against occupational ROE. See, I told you. It's like, what's the difference between white phosphorus and literally anything else that's made to cause massive death? You know? From like a year ago. Yeah, I remember the, like the Charon strain or something where we went to the Middle East and caused trouble. Yeah, I know. Definitely. Oh god, I'm gonna have to bring that box with me. Okay. You should save every time you enter a room with a puzzle. Yeah, I definitely need to be saving way more because I've just been taking autosave for granted, and autosave doesn't exist in this game except for when you're about to beat it, so. In fact... Yay, there we go. Oh boy, okay, well how are you guys doing? Are you filled with Christmas cheer? I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. I am filled with holiday blues, though. I am cold, I am tired, and I don't have enough money. That's, you know, the usual. I hope you guys are doing okay. The holidays can be a really rough time. Especially because you're thinking about what you're going to give everybody, how you're going to make things, you know, food, that sort of thing. If you're giving people presents or you're going to be shopping for them, remember to do it early because shipping does start to really slow down at Amazon. So just a little heads up. QA is important in software development. Oh yeah, definitely. There's a shark dating game. Can't remember the name of it, but it's pretty funny and probably needs censoring for the last parts. Oh? Geneva Convention only applies if you lose. You know what's crazy? I heard axolotls are odd in that they don't really proceed past, I want to say like their larval stage, their nymph stage, whatever. They're supposed to like molt into a larger creature.
What do you mean dropping off radio?
But they just don't for some reason. Except sometimes they do. And I believe they lose their gills, kind of like a frog. So you end up with this big, kind of meaty, adult-looking version of an axolotl. And it's not so cute anymore, but it is pretty dang cute even then, you know what I mean? Apparently people were trying to force their axolotls to do that by injecting them with iodine at one point, but it oftentimes would lead to the death of the axolotl because there would be all sorts of like metabolic problems and stuff, and you know, it's very rare for it to just naturally do it on its own, but that's like the only safe way for it to be done. Remember ABS, always be saving. Active battle system? I don't know if you saw the IRL chat on Discord, but I had to cut a mini Amazon rainforest on my dad's car workshop in the backyard, and that was hard. That's rough. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm gonna save. I'm also gonna turn off my heater because I can tell I'm approaching the event horizon where it's not gonna be so nice in a second. All right, be right back. Air raid, that's what that sounds like. Yeah, that little siren thing. What kind of Christmas ghost is Nem? The ghost of Christmas regret. That's the kind of ghost that I am. Alright. Merch plug? Merch plug. Oh, we do have merch. We've got little ghost stickers, and we've got, I think, even a t-shirt. Did I ever make a t-shirt? I'm not sure. But we've got a lot of stickers, and even a mug or two, and I think a mouse pad. So, it's been a while. I really need to start making new merch, but that requires, you know, artistic talent and stuff. I'm back, made a second coffee into pizza. It's been nothing but rain here. Hey, I had some pizza earlier. But the problem was, I walked around Costco and I filled up on samples, so I really didn't enjoy it at all. Oh well. And I really can't stand reheated pizza or cold pizza at all, so I'm better off just getting like a slice, I think. And if you're looking for white Christmas, why not white phosphorus? The gift that keeps the fire burning long after it should have gone out. Okay, I need to be very careful here. This is where I died last time. So... that's it. How could I miss that? Can't believe I killed myself. That's so freaking dumb. Wait, let me see. Because I'm supposed to... oh god, stop. It won't let me go back. Okay, well I guess there wasn't... okay, there we go. There we go, almost. You know, all this underwater horror kind of... this is where they captured me. I didn't want to fight back, but I had no choice. Holy shit, Spook's got a body count. Not that kind of body count. Let's see, Kerbal C program looking good. Could you imagine? That could be actually a really good game, where instead of like, you know, because they've gotten pretty in-depth on the sciences and physics implemented in the Kerbal Space program, they could do that with like underwater pressure and stuff too. I bet you quite a few people that have, quite a few people who will get really, really interested in stuff like that would really have a good time. Holy shit, Spook. You flat out murdered that guy. Okay, so that was a cool little secret. What else do we need this for? I think there's a way over here. Okay, so this is where I died last time. There is nothing over here that I want. Kerbal and C, that would be really nice. That would be a whole new level of horror, wouldn't it? Where am I supposed to go with that? I mean, I can't get up there. What do I need a block for? That's the question, I think. Holy cow. Hey, Mystery Fluff with the 5. Fun fact, this game is based on what life is like in Uzbekistan. Also, it's my birthday today. I've been to Uzbekistan, funny enough. Shit. I remember I was pretty young when I was over there, and right after we left there was like a bombing and stuff, but, God, what was it? It was like, this bread with honey. God, what was it called? I used to know. It's not baklava. It was like an actual bread with honey on it. But, yeah, it was an interesting life there. I went to Samarkand. I climbed that tower in, I think, Bucharest. It scared the hell out of me because I got a thing about heights. But yeah, I've been there. There has to be... is there a lever here? Like, what am I doing? What did Spook say about the body? Basically that Spook killed them. That they... oh, wait, here. I've got it. Okay, I really hope this doesn't bork anything. Okay, I can't get it from down here. Ah! Okay, 1 second. Alright, it's gonna have to be there.
Where's Bugs?
He said, you know I had to do it to him. Unfortunately, that game couldn't come to life after the Titan thing, because let's face it, that's clearly what would happen if we're crafting our own submarine and testing things. Yeah, listen, one can't exist underwater without a few catastrophic implosions. Alright, let me try going backwards, see if there's any secrets. I already know. Everyone's immediately talking about Ocean Gate when I talked about the possibility of Kerbals underwater. Oh, chat. Okay, so if I had a block up here, that could be helpful. All right, let's see if I can get a running jump, or if I do need a block. Nope, not gonna happen. I definitely need a block. Let's see. Oh, happy birthday, Mystery Fluff. Wow. Honestly, I was a big fan of the thumbnail stickers as a merch item. Yeah, if you guys really want any thumbnails made into stickers, I can do that. It's not difficult. So if you look at my channel and like you see something and you're like, man, I get a sticker of that, let me know. Like, I've done that for some of my fancier thumbnail artwork where I actually managed to put some effort into it and actually managed to like come out good. Like the Jack the Ripper one, and I think Sunny Estates. So they weren't mining, they were trying to flush these little sea creatures out. Interesting. But how do I get... Okay, I'm gonna save, since we're okay. You'd buy Nem-themed spook cookies? Yeah, just a $30 bag of cookies, right? That's totally reasonable. And if you don't, I can shame you. Alright, there's no way for me to get a freaking block, because the only way I got up here was switching with that block down there. Wait. Maybe... But if I put that up here, I won't be able to get back up, because I need to jump on that thing to jump onto that thing to jump over. And I could swap with that thing, but that would just make it back to what it was. Okay, maybe I can push a block down here later. Because I really want to jump over and see what's that way, but I can't do it without a block. Spooky really said, don't make me resist arrest. I don't even know where Uzbekistan is. Neither do I at this point anymore. I know it's close to Russia, though, because Russia did try taking it over, and that was a notable source of contention with the locals. Okay, we've been here. Alright, well, we are all caught up. I guess we're gonna proceed forward. Yeah, because, like, Uzbek is actually a language, too, but they were teaching everyone Russian because that seems to be the majority of what people there used. I remember them using egg yolk in their paints, the locals as well, but it would cause kind of a bit of a longevity problem because the flies would go after it and kind of strip it. Oh, and I had Soom. There was a money there called Soom, and I think I still have some tucked away somewhere. Okay, wait, this could be it. What if I dropped down? Hang on. Interesting, I see some boxes in there. Yeah, this is pretty close to that other area. Or is this that place I was trying to reach earlier? Alright, hang on. I have to... Fuck. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's the ledge I was trying to reach earlier. I just came here on my own. Okay. Alright. Uzbekistan is in Texas. Yeah. We do have everything. There we go. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a secret area then. Wow, I did not expect Spook to be a killer. I mean, it's totally justified because they were kidnapping, these things. But damn, you know, like, what happened? Did you just pull his helmet off? That's unexpected. Maybe I can put a block back on it. I'm gonna save. Because I really feel like this is something you can jack up. I want to see what this is. Oh my god, more numbers! Okay, let me write that down on a notepad so I don't forget. Oh, I've still got my numbers from the last one. Okay, so 01, 29, 90, 52. All right, I will put this over here. Let's see. The game is comfy. It is, isn't it? Actually, hang on. Cousteau, okay, so we've got a long history of deep underwater exploration by now. Pretty successful, too. Heck, Cousteau had people living underwater back in the 70s, I think. I have to wonder how successful it is truly if it's not widespread, though. You know what I mean? Oh, damn. How am I supposed to get at that thing? Okay, so I definitely need to pull a switch that unlocks that for sure. So I guess there's not much I can do right here right now. Because without that door open, I'm completely blocked off from that lever. There's no box there that I can use to teleport inside. So I'll probably have to come back here. The most recent horoscope thumbnail is really nice with the glowing eyes and such. Oh, Kittens made that. It's good because it was made by Kittens. I think I forgot to actually credit her for the thumbnail itself. Alright, I better get on that. But yeah. And it was a lot of fun too. December's horoscope stream is coming up here pretty soon. We're about to unlock the third story mode, Radio Guy. Yeah, you see the intro where he comes back. Oh my god, so I need that. How am I supposed to get it, though? Okay. Hang on. Alright, let me just... Because I have to find a way to open that door, but I haven't found any levers to do so. Wasn't the goal to arrange the... Was it? To arrange the boxes? Did the boxes have numbers on them? I didn't even notice that. I figured I was missing something, but no, maybe those boxes themselves were the puzzle. I didn't make that connection. A flashback from school. What's 6 times 7? It's 42, I know that one. I think. Okay, let me see. 01 is supposed to be top left. 29 is in its proper place. 90, okay, let me see. Do they have different songs? Not, I guess some of them were a little high-pitched. What was detecting whether that was a thing or not? That's, okay, alright. Watch it shut just as soon as I do that. No, don't worry, I'm glad you did, because, if you hadn't pointed out that the boxes were numbered, I would never have... I figured that little, whiteboard thing would be for, like, a secret later in the game. That's exactly what I thought it was for. But that wasn't the case, so I'm glad somebody told me to look closer at the boxes, basically. There was that whole thing about frequencies. Yeah, I guess I just thought they would have differenter sounding frequencies. But they don't seem to. Not that much, anyway. The numbers, what do they mean? Your power keeps cutting out and making you lag behind the stream. No, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Yeah, we can step on him. Alright, pal, what secrets do you hold? did you hide in the walls? Were you actually made out of jelly? Six times 7 is actually the most asked multiplication question? Really? I know it because of a cheat. I remember a friend telling me that they memorized it because of a Schoolhouse Rock, where I had like a little turtle come out and say like 6 times 7 is 42, and that's how he remembered it. And for some reason, like he infected me with that memory because I remember that memory despite never watching the show. Can we just talk about why nobody is ever playing Schoolhouse Rock? Like, it was ancient when I was a kid, but it was extremely helpful. Like, it taught me about adjectives and stuff, and nouns, and, you know, person, place, or thing. Like, very, very helpful, but nobody plays it anymore. That's an interesting insinuation. The eyes sent me back in time to get caught. So this thing isn't from the past. This thing is from the future. What does that mean? And getting used to the ocean? Is this implying that he's human? Or he's a human that throughout time had to become adjusted to the ocean? Is this implying that we all got flooded? And what do you mean you got sent back in time? Like, we've seen your brethren floating around and swimming. Conjunction junction, what's your function? There we go. From the 90s? Do you mean Schoolhouse Rock or this facility? This facility is, I think, like 80s. Schoolhouse Rock, I think, came out in the 70s. Okay, so just as long as I don't forget about that door in the cavern wall, we should be okay. Oh, let me save, too. Schoolhouse Rock wasn't a thing where I came from. It wasn't really for me either, but I did know of it, and I did somehow catch a couple things from it. And it's cute, and it's catchy, and it's useful. I think I had a computer game that had some Schoolhouse Rock stuff. I remember it having like a little tactical battle thing where it was like the Yankees versus the Redcoats, and that was pretty cool. And there was another one where you would have to, I think, light up a house, but you had to pay attention to like wattage or something in order to make everything work. Does it only have one eye? Okay, so not many answers from the giant eye. You still think about Schoolhouse Rock occasionally. It's so helpful. It should have been used in school more. It should have, right? Somehow related and felt difficult. 6 times 7 is somewhat in the middle and complex, though. Huh. You mean we're all gonna talk like our gummy bear friend in the future? Yep, so much for ASMR, am I right? Yeah, small installations. I've heard that it's actually... Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Someone here's bound to know, but I've heard it's actually harder to have a station underwater than it is in space. Because apparently it's fairly easy to deal with, like, the vacuum of space, but it's very, very difficult to deal with the pressure of the ocean. Like, it's different, you know? Like, space is the absence of atmosphere, and the ocean is the presence of too many atmospheres, or something like that. So it didn't used to look like a blobfish. Okay, the deep cavern. There's no other place for me to go. Yeah, the deep cavern is the end zone, basically. So Spook's on a quest for more power. Should we be afraid? The eye is helpful as ever? Yeah. There was an educational game, an edutainment game where you played as a diver. There was you dove in, I think the Aerial sequel game. Am I supposed to be going this way? That's the only thing I can remember about diving, though. Okay, this leads further in. Let me see what I missed, because there was something upwards. Oh my god. So, I guess we're going back? Yeah, I guess we're going back. Because that just unlocked the thing. Okay, tell you what. We're gonna keep going and then we can come back. Because I have a feeling that's gonna be a secret, right? Oh, fuck, no, let's just go back. Because I don't know if there's multiple endings for this critter. You wouldn't trust Spook with that bit of power? Yeah, Spook's willing to kill, so, Oh wait, maybe I don't need that to get back up. No, I don't think that I do. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Wait, yeah, we're fine. So 1 to 0 atmosphere, you pass out. 9 to 1 atmosphere, you explode. That's simple. You wouldn't trust Spook with a cup of water. Gee. He does have a killer's eyes. Math Blaster. Yeah, it could have definitely been a Math Blaster game. I remember those being more space-themed, though. I miss edutainment games. I'm really tempted to play an edutainment game like every couple months, once or twice for the channel. Because I actually played the heck out of those as a kid. I knew what all the fun ones were. Because there's nothing worse than Well, we have acknowledgement. Joining live, hey! Oh, that's a good one. Dimitri, tea tree, like tea tree oil. Dimitri. That's kind of a tongue twister, isn't it? Alright, so we are just heading down. That was some ugly humming. What tune was that? It wasn't a tune, it's just how this creature speaks, I'm afraid. This is Spook, and they are a creature of the abyss. Everyone say hi to Spook. Their voice is like nails on a chalkboard, but that's okay, we love them anyway. There we go. For some reason my controller just stopped working for like 2 seconds. God, I hate that we have to backtrack so far. Are you not edutained? Like some of the really good ones, oh god, no. Some of the really good ones I remember. Hercules had a really fun kind of adventure one that had tons of puzzles. Wait, how do I... Oh, that's right. I have to do this. And I have to be really careful, otherwise I will absolutely maroon myself. There we go. Okay, good. Very good. Because if I had picked the wrong one, I think it would have been a bit of trouble. I might have been able to get past it, but I'm not going to count on it in this game. A 3-hour explore. I just thought it was going to be a really quick little bonus kind of level, but it wasn't. It's the entire game again. Well, it wouldn't be one of my streams if it didn't absolutely fly out of control. I'm sure you've been told this numerous times, as many have watched our Lakeview Cabin videos and Valley streams, but Lakeview Cabin 2 is really good and has multiplayer. I really need to get into that. I need to look more into it, but it's been so busy lately. But yeah, that's definitely on my list of to-do. God. Okay, there we go. Alright, Spook. Oh, I forgot there's a shortcut. Yeah, he does have little marshmallow arms and legs. Okay, we had a little bit of a blip. Did that mess with my microphone? Am I high-pitched? If it is, I can go unplug it and replug it. But are we good? Are we good? We had a little bit of a network blip there. Let me see. Okay, it says excellent connection, so I think we survived, thank God. How are we doing? How are we doing? I'm gonna give chat a second to respond. Let me get something to drink. You remember a really cute I'm fine, also back, thank God. You remember a really cute edutainment game I played as a kid where you played as a weird little green guy, and I remember really fondly the little garden you had. That sounds like one I would have loved. I remember one where you played as like a sausage dog, like a wiener dog, and he would like, I remember one specifically where he got shrunk by something because he was like arrogant, which is a funny storyline in like a kindergarten game or something. And you were stuck in your own backyard, but you were tiny, so you had to like deal with the bugs and stuff, and you had to solve different puzzles. Man, there's all sorts of good games out there, aren't there? Like Clue Finders, I remember them. I remember Math Blasters. Let's see, what else was there? It's been so long, I can't remember. Rita Rabbit. I definitely remember Rita Rabbit. Rita Rabbit had a really cool one. It was like a platformer. It was like my first platformer when I was like preschool level, where you played a lion and you would like have to solve math problems while platforming and stuff. And it had like a hallway you would run through and you would have to avoid pitfalls. Man, games were really great back then, and I don't know what happened. Like, I can't think of any really good edutainment games, like, from this era, you know? At the very least, repackage the old ones so that they work on modern machines and then resell them. I mean, they're already made, right? I don't know. It feels like we're not properly utilizing good media, like good cartoons, like edutainment stuff, like Schoolhouse of Rock or whatever. Schoolhouse Rock, what was it called? Or, you know, the edutainment games from like the late 90s. It's just, I don't know, it feels really sad. Like a waste, you know? The creator of Myst started with educational games. No kidding. Math Blaster sounds like an FPS where you kill math. Point-and-click games with Moon Logic puzzles. Oh, I hated Moon Logic because I was really stubborn. I was like, I should be able to figure this out. The game sounds like what Grounded was based off of. Yeah, you turn tiny in your own garden. Yeah, and you have to deal with like the Queen of the Wasps and stuff because she's the one that did it. Because she's like, actually, this is my backyard, and the dog was like, no, it's mine. And she's like, okay. And then she just makes you small, and you have to like be a diplomat to all the bugs and stuff and solve all their problems in order to get back to your normal size. It's fun. It was super fun. Yeah, all the kids these days are only playing Roblox, which, I mean, sure, fine, but you know, it's a good way to learn while also not being miserable, you know? So, okay, so this was just a shortcut back. I don't know what purpose that even held. Video games have such an untapped educational potential. Yeah, no joke. No joke at all. The problem is, it's very tricky. It's a very fine line between educating and having fun. And if you can overlap it, then you're a master. You're an absolute wizard. But if you don't, then you either end up with a game that isn't worth much because you're not learning anything, or a game that's not fun, but is really dry, you know? Wait, did I already do this? That's the one that opened the door. Okay, I've already done that. But yeah, you know what I mean. You have to have a good balance of learning and fun, otherwise everyone's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be good. And I shrugged the kids type beat. I never played Edutainment. It was all Newgrounds from a young age. Yeah, right? You remember learning the Russian language from Counter-Strike? Yeah, you learned Bliad. And, Suka. Let's see, what's the other one? Yeah, they ended up in the cavern, dead. Alright, let me see. I can't remember where I need to go first. Typing of the Dead. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, there's bound to be a lever around here somewhere. Okay, I think this shows that the bathysphere is finished. I definitely should have seen that coming. Guess I didn't secure the spookmobile very well when I docked it. Dude, the bridge collapsed. Oh god, it's gonna make me solve the roof puzzle again. Ugh. Yes! I love how meta this mode is. Mario teaches typing. Wow. Learning any kind of language from a video game is amazing. If only playing JRPGs taught me Japanese. I've learned certain words from, Japanese media, but yeah. It really is fantastic to be able to do that. Why aren't you? Homework survival themed horror game. Cannot save until you're done with that day's homework. A clock is real life timed. I've always had the idea that there could be a really extreme game, as a Five Nights at Freddy's, but the clock is actually real time. And it's like a one-night event or something. And you see how many people survive. It doesn't have to be unfair. It doesn't need to be, because it's mostly a game of perseverance, you know? Like an actual night shift. And it could be a contest to see how many people, make it. It'd be a really punishing game, though. People would have to, like, take time to recover after playing it the one time. Spook, even if you're not annoyed, we are on your behalf, right? Most of my English is on typing, because if I try to speak it, apparently I acquire a bizarre Australian accent mixed with stereotypical Mexican one. My spoken Spanish is fine, though, yeah. My dad, his second language was Spanish, and when he learned And when he learned Korean, his instructors were like, why do you speak Korean with a Spanish accent? What the hell? What is happening? Oh my god, I have to get a box. Okay, hang on. Let me just look over the edge real quick. Nope, nothing. Oh, wait. I thought there was something, sorry. Yeah, but I've always heard that your second language that you learn, for some reason there's a phenomena, I don't know if it happens to everybody, there's this phenomena where the second language you learn, like you somehow end up getting that language's accent in your third language. Let's see, do anyone who knows multiple languages, is it easier to write in a foreign language than it is to speak? That's an interesting question. I'll have to ask. Because my dad is extremely fluent in Spanish. English was his first language. He spent a lot of time in Chile. And then he was a linguist for Korean in the military, and then he became a diplomat in Russia and learned Russian. So I'll ask him. We will find out. I will get back to you on that. Come on. There we go. Oh god, my controller. Stop. You're not allowed to do this. I haven't done anything with you. There's no reason to lose range. The hardest part of language learning is listening comprehension. So many fast words. Yeah, because, you know, they don't sound like they do in the classroom. Like casual speaking? Holy hell, I can't even imagine. Nemcanon backstory content? Yeah, for once I'm not lying about my backstory. There we go. Maybe your brain stores it as not my mother tongue accent. You know, that's a good point. Oh really? You're from Chile. Nice! Let's see. He says, he had a bunch of stories. He says you guys have a really good way of eating oysters. I think it was oysters, where you guys will like... They're like me, but I'm not from nature, so where did they come from? I have a bad feeling. Oh, Spook. I thought that would have been like our pack or something, but this dude's like an original, like a different one. Yeah, he says you guys, he had a like, he doesn't like seafood, but you guys had a really good way of eating oysters where you would take that and you would cook it, but you would put like a little cube of cheese on it with like a bunch of butter, and he's like, that's the only way he would ever eat oysters. I always struggled with parking. And I know, like, at least when he was there, condensed milk was like an actual treat. Like, people would just eat condensed milk like it was a dessert. I don't know how much of that is still a thing, though. It's been a while. God, I never wanted to see this thing again. Ever. And I have a feeling they've probably changed it and made it weird and different, too. Okay, we're still aiming for that top lever, though. I guess I'll save. A good way of eating oysters with your mouth, maybe. you gotta power slurp oysters. Yeah, we have lots of coast, so yes, oysters. Nice. I don't know what it is an oyster. Same with marshmallow and lobster. I thought it would be writing, but it seems there's a mixture. $60 or 70 years. Went a bit feral. Don't we all? Okay, that's gonna be the way down. Is Spook actually the human woman, but no longer really remembering her origin because she's changed so much? I can be quite persuasive when I need to be. I'm afraid. I don't know if I would trust them. They're clearly willing to let you be tortured. Prom night survival horror? Wait, what? Prom night survival horror? The sheer amount of fear and hunger in such an endeavor would be unbearable. Okay, Japanese is easier to speak than to write. Oh yeah, absolutely. God help you with that kanji. You know, that's really what stymied me. You do start to learn the radicals though, and that does tend to help a bit. Okay, so this is all new. This is all new puzzle stuff. That's not what I thought it would do. Spook is literally a terrifying presence. Wait a minute, look at this. There's boxes in the distance, but I can't seem to get a hold of any of them. Okay, so that's one door open. Melancholic, spooky music. Yeah, it is. It is really nice music, isn't it? Oh, look at that. What am I doing down here? Wait, what did Spooky say? I was looking at chat. Damn. Oh my god. Another cell. Another cell. Another need to backtrack. Could I just die? Would they just allow me to die? Oh, Spook said, ah, made it. Okay, so nothing important. That's good. Alright, let's get this guy over. Wait, whoop. Manual dragging, please. Typical public pool in Ohio. Question is, where am I going with this? I guess, do I bring it back up to the top? Kanji is a whole beast. Yeah, absolutely it is. And like, even if you manage to learn one kanji, suddenly you put two different kanji together, and that's a whole new word. Like, I remember when I was doing my kanji studies way back when, for the old school ones might know what I'm talking about. Like, if you combine the words of speaking and fire, or it was like words and fire, if you put those next to each other, it turns into consulting, basically. So it's like, unless you know, or you're lucky enough to be like, oh, that makes sense, then you're screwed, essentially. I think I can jump up there. I don't think I need a block. Yeah. Spook, I know you can't hear me, but just leave the eyes. They are a jerk and you need a friend. Oh, god damn it, I was looking at... Okay, so it opened that door right there. I need to stop taking the opportunity to look at chat during cutscenes like I normally would. Oh god. No. No. Okay, I can't take this one right now. I think I know what I need to do. I need to teleport that block over there. So I can pull the lever. The fact that people swim in the ocean means that there is a certain level of urine in the water that people are willing to tolerate before they get out of the water. I mean, technically the ocean is a soup, yeah? right? Because it's got salt, it's got meat, and it's hot in certain places, so it's a soup. Let's see, the art of putting kanji together and getting whole new words basically works like how we imported Greek terms like hippodrome or philosophy, if you think about it. That makes sense, but I wish it wouldn't have to be where, you know, like if you, like, for instance, I was able to say the word hippodrome or philosophy, right? Even though I've never seen, I've seen, oh wait, philosophy. My brain corrected that. I've never seen those words before, but I'm able to pronounce them and I could get a feeling for what they mean, right? But with kanji, you know what I mean? You would look at the characters there and be like, what is that, right? So, you know what I mean? It's just, oh, it's hard. At least if it were katakana or hiragana, you could just sound it out into the syllables. But you lose that when it's kanji. You better hope there's furigana, you know? Alright, so we've got this guy, finally. Why do I want this guy again? I don't really remember. Why do I want these? I can't remember. I can't remember why I wanted these. And I've got to backtrack all the way into that stupid facility again. Just to see what's behind that open door. Okay, was there... Oh god, my controller, please, don't. Isn't that just spelling, though? I'd say that as someone who doesn't know. Well, and that's the difference. Kanji doesn't have spelling. Kanji has very unique characters that could have, like, they also have two different pronunciations. Wait, why did I do that? I'm too busy thinking about kanji. Like, you could have, like, a picture of just, like, a random Japanese kanji character, right? The on reading could be, like, shun, and the yomi reading could be, chi, or something, right? And it depends on whether or not it's next to another kanji that you would read it one way or another. Like, English doesn't typically have that. The only thing that could maybe be sort of close... Did I already get this one? Wait. Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, that just... I think I've already gotten this. I just need to leave the area. You know, the closest thing we would get with English is maybe, like, putting a K in front of stuff. Like, instead of knight or knife, it's knight or knife. But the K doesn't really influence much at all. You know what I mean? Even if you say knight or knife, it's still the word. You know, people will know what you're saying. Remember when PewDiePie used to say knife? That was a lot of fun. Wait, no, I need a box. I need to take a box back with me. That's what I need. That's it. You can't deduce pronunciation from kanji. That's what I'm trying to say. Because, you know, like again, bringing back those hard words like hippodrome, I can pronounce it. Like, my pronunciation may be a little bit off, like maybe it's hippodrome and not hypodrome, but again, it doesn't really cause too much of an issue. Like facade or facade, like it's facade, but you could pronounce it facade and most people would understand. Like garrote, that, you know, when you strangle someone with like a thin wire, it's actually pronounced garrote. But I never call it that because nobody knows what the fuck garrote is, they just know garrote. But with kanji, you have no clue what the pronunciation will be. You might guess, maybe, but like there's no way to be sure looking at it. Slurp the ocean soup. I will admit that I stopped at knowing Norwegian, Swedish, English. Oh wow, after learning 2 of them. Rather than picking up Spanish again and German. God, I tried German once, like recently on Duolingo. I was like, oh, well, let's see. Hey, this isn't too hard. And then it stonewall me faster than Japanese did. Like, it makes no sense to me. Japanese, I was able to kind of start to learn a little bit, like the flow of it, like the placement of the verb is usually at the end. Here's the levels of honorifics depending on how polite you're being, but Japanese just made no fucking sense. I've never heard anyone say Garrett like Garrett. You've heard Garrett. Yeah, apparently it's Garo. And see, and that's the beauty. That's actually a foreign word, so I can't be too... You think it's Garrett and not Garo? Wait, what? Hang on, have I been wrong? I don't have time to... I'm gonna crash the game if I try to alt-tab out of here. Okay, there we go. We have our first block. Huzzah. I want to die. Alright, let's see if we can get our second block. There's usually something around here, I think. Wait, where am I going? No, I can't squeak out underneath. What about here? You can never trust English with pronunciation. Yeah, but that's the beautiful thing. Even if you pronounce it wrong, most of the time people still know what you're saying, you know? With Japanese, you look at that character and it's just a bunch of lines on a piece of paper. Wait, no, this just took me out. Ah, come on. Like, you have no clue. Condensed milk is not a dessert? It's basically whipped cream with extra... Well, yeah, but exactly, but you don't exactly buy a container of Cool Whip and start eating it like pudding, right? Ah, cultures are beautiful, aren't they? Alright, I'm gonna have to drop off this next ledge. I think that's how I get down and underneath. Okay, where does that go? I don't know. But this definitely goes somewhere. Garat is correct. Really? Garat? Oh my god, it is the woman. Because she said it, they made me do this once before. Which we just played this on the woman, so... You know? I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, that's one. I can't get the green one right next to me. Oh well. Whoops. There we go. Let's see, I wanted to learn Arabic at university, but the only person who taught the course was hired by the government to teach English to refugees, so I did a semester of Japanese instead. Oh, well, that must have been fun. At least you could probably have a better chance at playing untranslated games. Let me see, which one should I pull? This one? Alright, just one more to go. Hopefully this is the right one. It is! Okay. So, back we go. Have I already been here? Oh, this one just flat out doesn't have anything. Let's see, 15 articles. Italian has 15 articles, but every word you say is spelled as you say it. Huh. Well, that's good. A lot less confusing, I'm sure. There we are. Now, what does this do? Okay, the final one. Alright, let's see what this one does. I have pulled way too many levers today. Oh look, we are free to leave. Language is fascinating. It sure is, isn't it? Finnish has terrifying grammar, but once you learn how to read it, if you can pronounce it, no problem. Isn't Finnish one of those languages where, like, it and some of its neighboring countries' languages are all very, very similar, but with just enough differences that when speaking it and pronouncing it, people might have trouble understanding? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's something to do with Finnish. Oh god, how am I gonna get this back? I didn't want to leave it here just in case when I got all the way back up there I couldn't get, like, the camera to recognize where I was going. Alright, there we go. How's the undersea adventure going? I'm back here in my tower of hell. It's not going swell. Just getting in. We're playing the spooky one. We've actually started to uncover the fact that spooky might actually be a future version of the woman from the first playthrough. So that's weird. Although spooky refer to themselves as a boy, so maybe not. Maybe I forgot about that. Maybe not. But then again, maybe they just forgot. They're like 300 years old, so who's to say? But yeah, we are once again doing this. Hooray. Don't look up the Swedish word for end. Worst mistake of my life. Wow, if you want to play a game with Finnish in it, My Summer Car is placed in Finland. I think the creator of Fear and Hunger is also Finnish. That's pretty cool. My Summer Car is actually the most accurate game to be set in Finland. Is it, like, in a good way or a bad way? So here's a question. I think I was mistaken before. I thought the Swedes were Vikings. But according to chat, it wasn't them that were the Vikings. Who was it? Was it the Finnish or Norwegians or, like, what? Who are the closest to being oh, why am I going up here? I need one more box. Who are the Vikings? You know what I mean? Okay, so I've been down there to the bottom left, and I've been there on the top. Where am I going? I have one more box I need. Danish, Swedes, and Norwegians are the Vikings. Oh, Finns are not. How come the Finns weren't Vikings? What made them not Vikings? Like, isn't everybody sort of, kind of, like, from the same original group in that area? I mean, I know they split over hundreds of years, but how come the Finnish in particular can't be Vikings? Finns were not Vikings, they were mercenaries. Huh. All Scandinavian countries besides Finland. Why did Finland get cucked out of being the Vikings, though? Like, were they like, no, we won't be Vikings. We're gonna be mercenaries instead. Like, what happened? Were they not, like, sea-bound or something? I'll be honest, I have no idea where any of these countries are. Let's see. Let me take a second to read this. I need water anyway. Okay. Let's see. Finns were not Vikings, they were mercenaries. All Scandinavian countries besides Finland. Norwegians were Vikings, same as the Danes. Okay. Oh, the Danish were Vikings too. The Finns weren't actually Nordic, and Finnish isn't a Germanic language, so the Finns are different than the Danish, Swedes, and Norwegians. I always tend to lump them all together. Finns come from somewhere in Russia, really? Iceland was used for slaves. The Finnish are closer to Estonians, Lithuanians, and Latvians. Wow. Actually, that makes perfect sense. If the guy that made Fear and Hunger is Finnish, and Finnish were, like, they came from Russia, that's why their work is so depressing, you know what I mean? Man. Oh no, I swallowed it wrong. I'm fine. We're good. It's cool. I love flooding my lungs with water. That's fine. At least I was able to mute before I had that coughing fit. Okay. Alright, that's cool. I don't know why I just can't drink sometimes. It's like I just, forget how. Alright. Sami and Vikings are two different group of ancestry. Really? Finnish had two noticeable cousins. Estonian and Hungarian, and all of them share that thing in common. They have nothing in common with their neighbors. So I guess maybe the Finnish emigrated there to kind of like join with the other countries. Do other countries have trouble understanding different areas' dialects, like how someone with a Texan accent hearing a Memphis accent or something like that? The only time in my opinion that happens is when you have someone that's been so isolated and so just lax in how they speak that it just sounds like pure nonsense, because it's just got like too many weird phrases and stuff. That's the only time I've seen that happen. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the plug there. Dying again? Yeah. Also, woo, more rain tomorrow here as well. Oh, that's rough. Man, I can't even jump up. You should have removed your helmet to drink. The body works well enough to not die, and that's about it. Man, it doesn't even do that perfectly well, either. Cause, like, have you heard of dry drowning? Like, that's nuts. You fuck up, you get a bunch of water in your lungs, but if you're, like, young, like really young or old, they're still so saturated, you end up dying on the drive home and stuff. Like, is that not insane? Actually, hang on, I'm starting to make myself nervous. Let me cough a little bit more, hang on. Oh, I forgot, I didn't bring my model up. Okay, I'll bring it up as soon as I'm done coughing. Okay, I'm good. We're good. Hey! Okay, so that's where I need to go. Wait, why did I do that? What happens if I do this? Okay. Helpful. Oh, I was just popping in for a moment. I'll check out the VOD later. See ya! Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you coming by. Hopefully we'll be able to beat this game, so that'll be all one contained, thing for the VOD. Alright, how do I get up there, is my question. How do I get up there? Maybe I need to open that door right above me. Okay, that did nothing. You saw a TV debate where one guy spoke 100% Danish and the other spoke either 100% Swede or Norwegian, and they understood each other perfectly. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they're different languages, are they not? Okay, no, that was terrible. How do I McFreakin' get up there? Wait, no, I think I have it. Oh, wait, no, I don't, because this one is, But, what if? I can't, if I could somehow bring that other box in here, I might have a chance. Okay, well that didn't help. Never mind. That was a terrible idea. I don't know why I thought it would work. Have I pulled this one yet? Okay, that was not helpful. I'm actually kind of stumped on this one. Okay, what about you? Oh wait, no, 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 no! There we go. Okay, alright. I think that's what we needed. Okay, now I can go over here and pull this one. Alright, see you later, suckers. Alright, guys, we have a box. You could understand someone mixing Spanish with Italian or Portuguese. Yeah, see, my friend knows Spanish. And every time someone's speaking Portuguese, I'm like, what are they saying? And he's like, I don't know Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese. I know Spanish. I'm like, yeah, okay, what are they saying? And he's like, okay, so they're basically saying this. Like, he's able to give me the gist of it every single time. And that's pretty cool. I think knowing one of the I guess, what are they called? Latin languages, Romance languages? Knowing one of them gives you an edge. Like, just knowing Spanish gives you an edge with, like, Italian and French and, like, other stuff. Because of the Latin roots, I'm guessing. It's Portuguese. There we go. Alright, now that I've solved this, I'll backtrack to that one area that the secret that I unlocked was in. And then we will come back here, down to the very bottom, whose door I'm about to open, and proceed. Can we speak Portuguese with you? Sadly, I never did learn Spanish, or Portuguese for that matter. My dad tried to teach me, but I was way too stubborn to learn, and I suffer for it every day. I am fairly decent at translating Japanese, but that's about it. And that's only with, like, hours and hours and stuff. I got pretty far into, Blue Sub, the PS1 game. Wait, no. Yeah, this is exactly where I need to be. But it just takes so much time, you know? But it is kind of fun to learn, like to decipher the kanji, and to try and figure out the freaking grammar of it. But being self-taught is also a really rough job, because you never really learn tricks unless you hear about someone else online doing it, or, you know, there's no real way to see if you're correct or not, because it's an untranslated thing. Can you say something in Japanese then? I don't really, I mean, like, I know a couple words, but mostly it's a written translation, not an audio translation. I can kind of, like, guess the kanji based on, like, the radicals I recognize within them, but God help me, I can't pronounce any of it. Beanie just came in loving it. Really? Oh my god, the beanie! I hope it's decent. Okay, so I think this is the room. This is the room, isn't it? I think? I don't have that stupid cube here, so I can't... Wait, no, that's it. How do I get there? That's it. See, that's the door. It was the woman. I didn't recognize myself back then. Well, that's a very key bit of difference. So, Spooky is the woman. That's insane. I think we were starting to get those vibes, though. Thank God for furigana, right? Yeah, sometimes, except I don't know how it's pronounced, so I'm like, oh yes, this. It better be a word I recognize, otherwise I'm like, okay, but that pronunciation doesn't help me at all. I got a far bit away into, I think I translated the first 2 volumes of Tokyo Mew Mew, just as a practice thing, because, you know, it's kind of a kid's book. It's got plenty of, you know, small sentences, that kind of thing, simple words. They do throw an insane amount of katakana at you. Like, one of the attacks is Strawberry Bell, but it's like Strawberry Beru, or something like that. But, you know, pretty good stuff. Let's see, what a twist! I know, right? We just got to the stream. How is Axolotl Simulator going? Turns out we were the axolotl all along. The axolotl was us. Also, people speaking Portuguese in Texas, there are a lot of them there. Yeah, there's tons of people speaking Spanish, but also a surprising number of people speaking Portuguese. It's just kind of a melting pot for a lot of languages. Like, you get a ton of Germans here as well, because there were a couple colonies that were just founded all throughout Texas. Let's see, so yeah, definitely English, Spanish, some Chinese, Portuguese, German, probably some other ones too that I'm just not thinking about. Nem's final form is an axolotl confirmed. There we go. And this is the lab. Okay, we're getting real close. Tokyo Mew Mew, you watched the whole anime. The only magical girl I watched besides Puella Magic Madoka. Tokyo Mew Mew is underrated. It's a pretty fun one, in my opinion. It's kind of a oh, there's us. That's us. Kind of a Sailor Moon clone, but I don't mind it at all. And it's very simple for translating. You gotta go simple, otherwise you're gonna drown. They were cloning me. Oh, so that's where all the things are. They're just clones of us. So then, these weren't dead spooks, they were just clones, I guess, that died. Okay, normally that other one swims away. Alright, let's see if we can catch it. I don't think we can, but it's worth a try. No comments on that, Spook? Oh wait, no. I don't know. It was that us being snapped out of it? In which case, it wasn't the woman snapping us out of it, it was us snapping us out of it. I don't know. I just don't know. Who remembers Tenchi Muyo? I remember it being really big in the 90s. But why? Yeah, why did the eyes want us to be cloned? I'm still fairly certain that they are malicious. Oh, you know what? Let me save. It's been too long. Wait, chat is broken? Oh no! Okay, hang on. Yeah, I think it's been broken for a while. I've been looking at the pop-out, but I don't think that it's been keeping up on the thing. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, chat box. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, it's working for Twitch, but it stopped showing YouTube, I think. Here we go. Go ahead and refresh. Alright, I'll keep an eye on it for the next minute. Make sure it's, properly doing its thing. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. It's hard for me to keep an eye on 2 different chats. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for breaking a Damon Katumaru. What's the first anime you remember seeing? Definitely Pokemon. I was like, wow, that's cool. I like that when I was super young. Okay, so we're back up here. There we go. Oh, God. It's just Damon again. Alright, testing. Stop trusting the eye. I don't trust the eye. Oh, Spook. That's right. So if Spook was the woman from the first scenario, does that mean the surface world is all mutated since Spook was allowed to come back down to the facility? Yeah, it's broken. It's only showing Twitch. Alright, tell you what. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Right. Just because, like, 99% of my chat is on YouTube. There we go. Okay. Okay, well that should, I hate having to do it, but that should at least, Magical Princess Minky Momo. Isn't that the cursed anime one? How are you at translating Lovecraftian writings? Heck man, I couldn't even get the name of the nameless city right. I think I called it the Forgotten City or something in my YouTube video. I need to go back and read that. I really love the music it was paired with. It was a Flash game though. I think I downloaded it though, so I might be able to emulate it, but yeah, I'm terrible. Really quite terrible. It's cursed? Yeah, Minky Momo's definitely cursed. Isn't it tied to, like, the earthquakes and stuff when it got cancelled? And didn't, like, someone commit suicide? Like, not even, like, as a creepypasta, like, a girl literally jumped out of a window or something, because of the anime. Like, it wasn't the anime's fault, but they were just fixated on it. So, if we didn't kill the scientists, because we were stuck in one of the tubes until it broke, who killed the scientists? What killed the scientists? Ronin Warriors was your first anime. Nice. Also, I remember for some reason, I had Gasaraki was one of my first as well. Just because we happened to pick it up in an airport, just like on an old DVD. Let's see. A lot of Studio Ghibli stuff for sure. Alright, this is it. I think we could head back to the sub. Maybe not, though. Oh god, are we gonna do that little belly flop? Ah, home sweet corpse hole. Really nailed it. Okay, we're not wearing the suit. There's no reason for us to be like, oh, it's so heavy. Alright, let me check behind us real quick. I think it is a loop, but I made a save point so we can come back and leave, maybe, worst case. Oh shit! I forgot to actually check behind us. I forgot to check behind us. Oh well. It'll let us, I think. Remember how mid to early 2010s were Battle Royale? Yeah, I remember reading the Battle Royale book. It's pretty cool, and I like Battle Royales. A shrine to me? Who made it? So nobody killed them. They came here and died? Okay, we can't do the arrow keys. 90s anime aesthetic. I know, I wish we could go back to that. It really did look great, even if some of it was like off the wall stylized. Was that a skull for a second there?
Already? Have you explored all of the facility? Okay, I just want to make sure we're not missing anything.
Interesting. We become the eye. Yeah, man, this is an unescapable time loop.
We'll be able to get a lot of information from your photos and readings, but I'm curious, what do you think the facility was used for? Is that all? Yeah, true. One thing I don't quite get is why they never went public with their findings. Did you see any bodies in the facility? Then did they just pull everyone out and abandon their research? That doesn't make sense. Also, how does something of that scale exist without the scientific community knowing about it? Was it a massive cover-up? I don't know.
There had to be plenty of people on land that didn't die in the facility that would just cover it up.
Sure, if we can secure funding. That's going to depend entirely on the findings from this mission then.
I wish I would have looked behind me. I'm gonna have to check that as soon as the game ends.
You mean the bathysphere? Whoa, got some strange readings just now, Spook. Everything okay? Okay. Everything is in order. You're cleared to launch. See you soon.
Oh god, they're multiplying. What, to get captured again? Why? Literally why? Back to start everything off. I got another award. I still don't know why they're dressed in like an old-timey prisoner's uniform. Axolotl clones, axolotl clones. That actually kind of does make sense because axolotls can regenerate their limbs, jaws, tails, spines. Okay, let me go ahead and continue. Let me see if there's any reason to go backward real quick. Do you think now with Twitch multi-streaming you'll pursue partnership or YouTube membership? I guess I might as well. I haven't done YouTube membership even though I absolutely could have. Because I don't trust myself to be, what's the word, consistent. And I don't want to start a membership to something that there's a strong possibility I'll drop off the map for like 6 months. That's been the main reason. And now that Twitch has, you know, multi-streaming, maybe I should go for at least Twitch. That way you guys can at least use emotes and stuff. Because I made a whole bunch of them. I use them occasionally, but they don't show up on the multi-stream thing. Oh my god. Okay, so it was just a single line of dialogue, which we kind of figured out. So for some reason, I saw Uzbekistan and my IQ dropped, but the super chat was fun. Okay, also it's my birthday today. For some reason, I know I ended up talking about it later, but sorry, just in case I didn't say, it is Mystery Fluff's birthday, and that is pretty cool. I'll be having a good birthday so far. I know it gets harder to have a good birthday as you get older, but, you know, hopefully you're getting some good food, maybe like your favorite kind of cake. And at least, you know, taking time to do something you like. Thanks for the cool stream lately. Yeah. you'd Prime sub every month, but you shouldn't is the thing, because I'm not consistent, you know. There's way better things to spend your money on. All right, let me see here. Wait, did my controller died? Okay, all right. Oh wait, no, it was because I was clicked out. There we go. All right, so we'll return to the title. That was a really good game. You remember that last time I cheered my birthday. Now that I'm 18, I'm probably not going to do that so soon. Yeah, you gotta find some time out for yourself. You know what I mean? And worst case, you know, tell us if we're having a stream and we'll all wish you a happy birthday. It does get harder the older you get, you know what I mean? Let's see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I may be able to, but not 100% sure. I'll look into that game that was recommended to me. It does look kind of long, though, and I don't have the best track record with long games. But I'll try to wedge it in there. I need to go back and play a little bit more World of Darkness, or wait, World of Horror. I want to at least beat a game. That would be nice. You sure know a lot about Axlol. Have you tamed one in Minecraft? Yeah, I actually managed to find one of those little like clay pools and stuff next to a lush cave, and I got a couple. They're really cute. I do like axolotls. I remember reading about them in kindergarten, way before anyone else knew about them, so I liked axolotls before they were cool. Your country has got obligatory military recruitment, and apparently they will make me start there for like a year. At least you'll get your ass fit. Yeah, you know, at the very, like, it sucks when you're forced into something like that. I think it probably should be a choice, maybe. But, you know, worst case, try to use it to either network or learn some skills, you know? Like, if you've got to do it, maybe there could at least be something to gain out of it, you know? We also have Jackbox games, that's right, Jackbox games tomorrow on the Discord. Let's see, World of Horror is a fun and pleasant stream. Yeah, glad people are liking it. Make me part axolotl so I can have healing factor, please. Yeah, me too. I would absolutely love that for, like, teeth and stuff. This game's ending song was pretty good also. Yeah, it was beautiful music all throughout, 100%. You're making calculations. YouTube takes 30%? I think so? I'm not sure. I haven't looked in a long time. Out of donations? I think so. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I know it's a large chunk, but, you know, at least they're letting me stream, right? So, that's good. And I think Twitch takes... they upped it. I remember they changed their rate, or at least they said they were going to, and it was a big, everyone was really worried here about a year ago. I don't know if they actually went through with it. Next stream will be Fear and Hunger. You will probably do one more Dungeon Nights. I hear that the other characters we're trying to romance are bugged, though. Like, their routes are bugged, so nobody really knows how to get them. We'll give it a try. But I need to go back to just one-shot horror games, I think, a little bit more. They're a little bit more approachable. You like the Shiba dog at the shop in World of Horror? Yeah, we got to boop his snoot. Let's see. That's why people switched to Patreon. Yeah, I actually ended up making one, but I never went through with it because, again, I was way too inconsistent. I can't ask people to do, like, paid memberships if I have no idea if I'm going to be uploading the next month, you know? You want to romance the buff crow boy? Well, we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Is it a thing that you can apply for, or do you have any sort of choice when it comes to that? Oh, the military. That's towards, okay, let's see. Paraphals are cool, you know, just don't get one shot by a conscript. Oh, gotcha. Twitch takes 23% on the lowest, really? So it's pretty close, you know, it's better than YouTube at least. Alright, well, I'm pretty tired. Glad I was able to stream today, though. I really am. And I'm glad you guys were able to stop by. We have finished the Serena expedition, or the Spook expedition, depending on what you want to call it. I'm glad it cleared things up a little bit. I enjoy the extra backstory and the pretty large chunk of explanation that we managed to pull out of the Spook expedition. I hope you guys had fun too, and I guess I'll go ahead and play us off with some more of that build soundtrack from Mario 64. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.